In lesson 2, we're now going to start looking at something that's called string slicing. So we've talked about string indexing and how that exactly works. Slicing allows us to start cutting up a string and using different parts of it. So by the end of today, you'll be able to explain string splicing and how strings can be broken up into parts. So first thing you need to know for vocabulary purposes is that slicing is the purposeful cutting of a string based on index locations. That's why we have indexes. That way we can cut and look apart at different parts of a string. So that's what we're going to look at in this lesson. There are 4 main types of slicing call it splicing and slicing. There are 4 main types of slicing. It should be slicing of a string. You'll notice here there's the first one with just the colon. There's the second one with number, colon, number. The third one with number, colon, and the fourth one with colon, number. You'll all notice that it always starts with a string name. It uses the same brackets as the indexing, but this time we're dealing with colons involved. And then there might be 2 numbers, there might be 1 number, there might be no numbers. What you're going to do is you're going to complete an investigation on slicing. And what you should be able to do by the end is you should be able to explain how the segments of code work. So how these 4 actually function in Python. What do they do? How do you know what's going to happen? And once you're done, check in with me. I'll make sure that you have your investigation complete, and then you can move on and we'll talk a little bit more deeply about how we can actually really understand and predict what the computer is going to do based on its slicing. So grab your investigation, try it out, see if you can figure out what these 4 chunks of code will do.